A nearly 100-year-old capital murder case in Delaware County has just been overturned. Family members of the youngest person executed in Pennsylvania history were on a mission for decades to overturn the conviction of a 16-year-old. Our Chris O'Connell has details.
Convicted of murder at 16 years old, Alexander McClay Williams died in the electric chair just a few months later. Well, today, that conviction was overturned in the very same courtroom he was found guilty back in 1931.
Justice, finally got justice. Like, I'm so happy and so many emotions at one time.
Relatives of Alexander McClay Williams celebrating the historic and unprecedented legal decision. A murder conviction overturned 91 years later. At 16, Williams was found guilty in 1931 by an all-white jury in the stabbing death of 34-year-old Vida Robare, a matron living at the Glen Mills School for boys. Williams was tried and executed in the electric chair just a few months later, the youngest in the state ever to be put to death. His sister was just 1 year old when her brother was executed.
I am so happy that his name will be clear, and when my mother and father are resurrected, they'll find that out, that they knew he couldn't have done it.
The man who helped get the case overturned, the grandson of Williams' original defense attorney. The case haunted Sam Lemon for 30 years, digging up evidence and reviewing court transcripts, knowing Williams was innocent.
That image of Alexander sitting in the electric chair, like sometimes that would just pop into my head and I'd start crying. Once
the case was brought to the DA, it seemed everyone agreed Williams never committed that crime and certainly didn't get a fair trial.
You know, we're righting a wrong, and there's never a statute of limitations on doing justice.
This was an important, really, message to send to the county that the criminal justice system in Delaware County has changed, and we're going to accept responsibility for what occurred all these years ago.
One of the witnesses in this case, the great-grandniece of the victim, even she testified she believes Williams is innocent. One attorney says this case is racial profiling at its worst. In media, Chris O'Connell, Fox 29 News.